Hello folks. Okay, one or two people, I'll put the names of who I can find on the screen, have asked for a suspension tutorial. You've seen my suspension a fair few times on my new video for the Gresnik and on most of my cars. This is pretty much a Zeus Pantera video I watched and then went, ooh, and I've done that for ages. So now I'm going to transfer the information onto you. Okay, let's rock. For today's videos we are using Xeon 133 wheels off-road size 60. Really nice guy who makes these. I've got him on my friends list. Give him a shout if you ever see him online. We're using a 1 tall, 1 wide by 4 long fizz box, some 1x1 plates, also be using the access tool, AdvBallsocket tool, a tiny bit of wire and a few other things. Okay, most of your cars you have two sorts of suspension. The front suspension, which allows steering via hydraulic, and the rear suspension that only allows up and down movement. I'm going to show you how to do both, but I'm trying to be quick because I don't want this to go over 10 minutes. So, spawn a panel, spawn your box. Take your panel and just attach it to your main box. You will not be using this panel, this is just for lining up. Ooh, suspension, by the way. The inner box, inner size, has to be the same size as the outer bit. So it has to be the same tallness for where you're doing the ropes. I'll explain why in a bit. Okay. Grab your stacker tool. I've set mine to up, forward, back, offset 10, up, down, -10. Click. Get panel. Move original panel. Change the weight. I've changed all the weight on this to 50,000. I don't know why, I've just started getting in the habit of doing it. Alright, all that's done so far, you've lined up your panel where you'd want it to be. If you want more travel on your suspension, put this panel further down, or put it further out. It's up to you. If you put it really far out, you'll start getting troubles with suspension travel. Okay, time for roping. Do rear suspension first. Set the rope tool to rigid. Look at your outer panel. Select the top left. Go to your inner body and select one that's about the same size in. Doesn't have to be, I could actually rope all the way over to here. But I'm using the default Smart Snap settings, so everything sort of lines up. Right, do that. And go top right of your out panel to there. Yeah, got two lines. This allows the panel to go up and down, but it also allows it to go forward and back. To stop that, go from the top left of your panel to the top right of your car, top left of your car, top right of your panel. This X only allows up and down movement, doesn't allow forward and back, only up and down. Then just do the same on the bottom. And that's the roping done. This will allow up and down movement, but no side to side movement, as I can now show you on the Gresnik. See, you get up and down, but no side to side. Okay, that's fine for the rear wheels, but the front ones you want to steer. So, you have to do a wishbone. Do top left of your car, then go to the middle of your outer panel, middle again, top right of the car. So you've got this nice V shape. While not as strong as this still allows movement. Sadly, you have to make some sacrifices here. Same on the bottom bit. And that's your roping done. Okay. Time to add some strength. Ball socket tool, one of wheel settings. It's in the description if you don't know what those are. Go from rear panel to rear panel, rear panel to car, rear panel to car. This stops this outer panel twisting and twisting and curving the way it shouldn't be, and keeping it straight and true with the car. Problem is, front ones that steer can only go from steering panel to steering panel. Can't go to the body. If you do it to the body, you'll have no steering. So, out panel to out panel. Okay. Now to get this front turning. For turning, you want a hydraulic. Look at your panel. Click middle right edge. Click once. Now then, look at your rope. This panel's in segments, so we've got a middle, then we've got one, then we've got two. Try and do the same amount on your car from where this edge is. So this edge is here, the body's there, so go 1, 2 to there. What this will do will alleviate bump steer. Bump steer is where you hit a lump and the car turns in a weird direction. It's not so much a problem in Gmod, but if you're going to do it, you might as well do it bloody properly. Ooh, pardon me. Right, next up, magical elastic tool. Head to your tools, grab elastic. Constant 50,000, damping 600, relative damping 15. Width, whatever the hell you want, material, whatever the hell you want, stretch only, unticked. You can twiddle with these settings and the weight to get your car to run nice. These are just general settings I'm using here, just to give you an idea of how to do it. Now, this is how I've started doing my suspension. We'll start at the back. Top middle of your car, bottom middle of your panel. Top middle of your panel, bottom middle of your car. So you got a nice X shape. Then you just do the same on the front. Top middle, bottom middle, top middle, bottom middle. See? Lovely X shape. But then you also got to do one from panel to panel. This just stops the suspension and the wheels sort of spreading out too far. Although it does give you this other problem, where if I come over to the Gresnik again and freeze this, if you move one, it'll push the other up and you'll get this weird wobble. But with your car on your floor, you'll never notice it. Alright, just do the front one as well. Front one. I've already done the other half of the car, so front middle. Seriously, that's pretty much it. This will now allow uppy down movement, this will allow left to right movement and uppy down movement, and you've got steering. Right, with your steering, go to wire, go dual input, wire IO, dual input, set it to 6 and 4. Now look at your hydraulic. Your hydraulic will be outputting its default length, which is 32.113. I'm just doing 32 here. And then value 1 on, I've set to 42. Value 2 on, I've set to 22. Value off is 32. So, when no input is in, this will go back to 0, which is 32. And then I've got 4 and 6 control. So you zap one on that side, and then to be lazy, you switch 4 and 6 around on the panels. That way you haven't got to write all the numbers again. So I'll just hook those together. Length to that. Add axis. So now got to add the wheels. Take your front wheel, middle of the panel. Take your rear wheel, middle of the panel, and then ball socket the wheels together. So rear wheels together, front wheels together. This is just to add a bit more strength. Then you can bring all the weights down to the glory that is 250. So 250 wheel, 250 that, 250 body, 250 outer panels. Now if I freeze the front, lovely bit of bounce. You can see left, right, left,